Alright guys, let's get started. Welcome back to Hand of Fate 2. And we're gonna do some more cards and dice and shit.
I have clawed my way back, beyond the 13 gates, to this mortal realm.
Cool story. Alright, we left off last time after finishing mission number 2 there, the Magician. And we have 3 new options. The High Priestess, the Empress, and the Emperor. So, let's just go ahead and start. Let's go in order. What do we have here? Collect blessings in order to enter the ritual house at the summit of Mount Freitas and negotiate a treaty with the Northerners there. We have Tribute. Gain blessings to increase your chances of success. Northern Honor. Do not expect to be welcomed by Northerners whilst treading in their lands. Yeah, we did kill a lot of them last time. And Campfire. Survive Mount Freitas by restoring life in camp. Like before, we only have the one companion, so we're stuck with that guy. And we can choose our encounters that we're going to have. So, like before, I think we're going to go for the ones that have tokens first, because we get something from them. And then we have 3 more spots. This one was very helpful before, as was that one. We just got free shit. Let's pick one of our new ones here. These are all unknown what they do. Alright, our equipment. Of course, we want the good sword again. That one's new, we haven't seen it yet. Our good shields. Like that. Actually, let's leave out the base shitty shield. Because we have a ring we can get. Looks good. Alright, let's get started on the High Priestess.
You find yourself once again in the company of prayer and religion. How unfortunate.
What's that? No, just try. Refresh it or something.
Now it begins. Negotiations on behalf of the Empire. We will see how that story ends.
Alright. Malaclypse has somehow roped you into traveling deep into the far north on a diplomatic mission. While I usually refrain from working for the Empire, since this one takes me further away from it, I've made an exception. I'll square my debt with General Brandstorm and help open many doors for you. What do you say? Alright. We got some options here. Join and start. Ask how you can help. Ask about the leader of the Raiders. And ask more about his mission. Let's ask about the leader of the Raiders. There are many clans dotted around, but the supposed leader of them all is the High Priestess who lives up there. Malaclypse points to the top of the soaring mountain before you. Will you join me? He asks. Okay, let's ask some more about the mission. General Brandstrom instructed me not to come back until I talk to the High Priestess of the North and offer the terms of the treaty, he explains. Okay, and how can we help? As you know, I have a great many skills, but my swordsmanship is unlikely to hold up against Northern Raiders. I have no one else who is up to the task. Yeah, that's right. Let's do it. Excellent. Bring your sword and let me do the talking, says Malaclypse. I've brought plenty of supplies so we can set up camp when we get hungry. Ooh, that's a lot of food. Malaclypse shares a tidbit as you commence your journey. The High Priestess is quite partial to blessings. If you can prove yourself worthy, we'd have a better chance at swaying her in our favor. Collect at least 6 blessings before meeting the High Priestess. Alright. You grit your teeth and begin the ascent. Let's do this.
A lesson in caution awaits us.
Immediately an avalanche.
Nicha, truly wild nature will not tolerate fury in its domain, unless it is its own.
High up on the mountain, you see the silhouette of a man approaching through the heavy snow. He bellows through the roaring wind. Who dares trespass in the sacred grounds of our priestess? Hidden raiders spring down the mountain with the dexterity of mountain goats. Oh, we're just gonna fight right away.
I get my controller.
I was not prepared. Oh no, why do I have an axe? Shit. Ow. Bam. Boot. Stab. Oh, we gotta get rid of this axe. I see you now. And there is a vote up if you want to add a food.
A
Hey,
remnant
we
of
got
the
our
Templars
blade
and
right
their
away.
religious righteousness.
Hell yeah, we're gonna equip that. And we got most of our health back. The clash of steel rings out, echoing through the peaks. The mountains answer with a low, ominous rumble as a wall of white rushes towards the melee, sweeping away everything in its path. Well, fuck. Alright, we gotta get above 11.
Dice are a constant reminder.
And we got
of
11.
death. The
We good.
singular is die, as I'm sure you know.
Yes, very
and
clever.
They are often called bones for the material from which they were crafted. Here, however, they may also bring a touch of life.
Yeah, I already succeeded. You seek shelter against a bluff, pressing close to the rock face as the avalanche roars overhead. When the trembling stops, you are miraculously unscathed. Damn straight. Your assailant's weapon juts from the snow. As you near, you realize it is still clenched in his hand, his body buried to the wrist by the avalanche. Do we help him, or we just take his weapon and go? You know what? We're trying to get on these guys' good side. Let's see if we can help them out. You brave the cold and free the raider from his icy grave. He takes a moment to catch his breath and says, "You saved me, though we are enemies by blood. Take my blessing and leave me to my thoughts." You gain 2 fame. Yeah. We didn't need his weapon anyway, because we just got our good sword. Slower spin. Reduce the speed of a wheel gambit. Okay. I guess that's another cheaty card like we got for the dice last time. Alright, we need to go to... Alright, no, that's the wrong button. Inventory. There we go. Alright, we have our shield equipped now. Alright. Alright, north or east? Let's go east.
Be careful.
And a blizzard right after the avalanche.
Even
Ow.
in the worst of storms.
Ow. Stop hurting me, bro. The climb becomes unbearable as a ferocious blizzard sweeps the mountain. You seek shelter in a cave and desperately fight off the onset of frostbite. Awesome. Ugh, we have a huge failure in the mix this time. Alright, I believe one of the successes went to 1. That's my guess. So, let's go with that. No, it was the huge failure. Oh no. Oh no. This is not good. This is not good at all. You are alerted to the sound of shuffling footsteps. You can barely make out the silhouettes of the menacing figures who have invaded your shelter. They're not the sort you'd want to be in such close quarters with. The ice zombies? Man, not good. These fucking cards. Alright, what do we got?
Don't let them hit me. I'm too ransom for violating.
Yeah, I didn't see you coming. Alright. Get killed. We lost a lot of health there. This was all in all a very bad direction to go. Alright, we got a little bit of health back. A little bit more, alright. Not all bad. As the blizzard eases, the intruders make their escape. Malcolm forages for firewood, saying, "This log is dry enough, we can set up camp here for the night." Access the campfire at any time between encounters. The campfire can be used to consume food, trade, or review your mission. Okay. So that's why. Let's make camp.
Campfires will always offer warmth and heat, but they also change with each challenge. Be prepared.
A figure appears from out of a swirl of frost and snow. It is a northerner. "I come in peace," he says. "I make the pilgrimage to the High Priestess, and I mean you no harm." Without waiting for approval, he slumps down beside you and warms his hands by the fire. "Well then. In my youth, I once fancied a northerner warrior. She almost cut off my head when I serenaded her." Malclips plucks a mournful note on his lute. "Young love, hey?" Alright then. Alright, well, let's cook some food first, because we got plenty of that still. Alright. Well, let's try trading. The pilgrim offers what he can. Buy food, buy equipment, sell equipment, or finish trading. What equipment you got? Oh, you have the Winter's Bane sword. We haven't gotten to see that yet, but we don't have nearly enough money. We have no money, basically. Can we sell something? No, I'm not selling that. Fuck that. And we could buy some more food, but we're kind of okay on it. Okay, so we're done trading. Let's cook some more food. One more. Alright, should be good now. You sleep through the long, cold night. In the morning, you pack your things and continue your climb up the mountain. That went off without a hitch. Onward.
Mages are hard to eradicate at the best of times. We have our ways of hiding from the light.
Okay, so it's going to continue his little mission. Following Malaclips's cryptic directions, many of which involve borrowing farm animals, you arrive at the edge of a vast and lonely lake. There you uncover a cave entrance blocked by a stone door. "We must seek out Era of the Vale in the underneath," the bard had explained, as you followed a frightened cow around the previous night. Okay. Continue or ask why. Well, we already know why, because the guy told him that's why he had to go there. So let's go. The bespectacled ogre manning the door to the underneath doesn't look up from his book as you approach. 10 food items per entry, he grunts. Malaclip scoffs. "Robbery. If you're trying to hustle us, sir, I'll have you know that I can shoot lightning from my fingertips." Oh yeah, why haven't you done that yet? The doorkeeper sighs. "Times are hard for us, Mal. You'll see when you get in there." Leave or get a chicken. Well, we got plenty of food. We're good. The ogre places his book down, and with a mighty push, the stone door rolls open. You lose 10 food. A narrow tunnel takes you deep below the earth, opening into a vast limestone cavern. Twinkling on the edge of an underground lake lies a small shanty town, red lanterns lining the quiet streets. Malaclips leads on. "Welcome to the underneath, coin slave." Excuse me? Do you want to be left behind? I'll fucking do it. Since that bothersome Empire edict, we've had to hide away in places like this. This used to be quite the hub of activity, but now, he surveys the silent streets grimly, I guess the Empire is increasing its forces. A few mages eye you suspiciously as they pass by. Check out the stores, enter the tavern, find the contact, or leave the enemy. Well, let's see what no, we don't really have much money, but let's see what the stores have. Among the abandoned stalls, you find an ancient-looking shopfront. Through red lantern light, you read Lelot's Oddments, used stones, and directions. There are also signs pointing out a path to curses and blessings. Alright, let's check out the Oddments. Sniffs and backs away. I'm not allowed in there after I stole all those stupid pebbles. He lets you go on ahead. With a jangle, you enter the dusty store. You find it filled. Shelves, baskets, glass cases with rocks of various shapes and sizes. The wizened shopkeep, Lelot, peers over the counter at you. Inquire about used stones, inquire about directions, or return to the town center. How about directions? We're kind of lost. Ask where the nearest trader is, ask where the nearest fight is, or inquire about something else. Hey, you know where to find a good fight? Yes, if blood is what you seek, then here is where blood shall be. Oh, that's cool. That's the next card that would have had a battle for us, I see. Alright, what about the nearest trader? Oh, cool. We've added a card to the mech for a general store. This is a good choice. We didn't even have to pay anything for this. What about the used stones? Lights up. Lelot lights up at the suggestion. He waves his wrinkled hand at his wares. You see baskets of giant boulders, smooth pebbles, and tucked away in the corner a basket of rings. The shopkeep looks around fondly at the stones. What would you like to buy? Everything is 20 gold apiece. God damn it. Buy a ring? These old things. I would give them away for free if they weren't bound to me. I need your blood if you wish to take a ring. Draw 3 life pain cards to get a ring. But it could be worth it, though. We don't have money to buy anything else. Yeah, let's take a bet. The old man pricks your elbow with a shard of green glass and allows the blood to drip into a vial. Satisfied he's collected enough, he hurls the vial into the hearth. Okay, 5 damage. Ugh, 10 damage. Okay, 5 damage. That wasn't too bad. Not terrible. Feeling lightheaded, you pick a ring from the basket. Cool, we got that
Valuable
ruby
for
ring.
purely financial reasons, if nothing else.
You gain 10 max life while you have more blessings than curses. Any number of rings can be equipped at one time. Okay, so we gain some max life. Alright. I think we've done all we can on this one. Alright, let's check out the tavern. Malaclips breathes in the heady scent of berry wine, smoke, and feathers. The devil's ears, my home away from home. He pulls out his lute and leaves to serenade the pretty bartender. She tries her best to ignore him. A decrepit hag nurses a smoldering pint glass at one end of the bar. Alone in a corner, a hooded figure lurks unmoving. Alright, who do we approach? Alright, let's try the first one first. The warty crone sips her drink. It smells strongly of citrus and burning coal while sizing you up. You wish to buy something, do you not? She grins wickedly, revealing a mouthful of jagged yellowed teeth. I can send you somewhere, no cost, but I cannot assure you you will end where you want. Let her teleport you, ask what she's drinking, or change your mind.
What you drinking, babe?
I don't really want to be teleported right now. Ask what she's drinking. Hag cackles. This is a pint of liquid plague. I'd let you take a sip, but I'm reasonably certain it would be the last thing you ever did. Okay, well, bye. How about the other dude? You cannot discern any facial features under the heavy hood. The figure nods at you. He has a grave voice, whisper quiet and hoarse. I seek an artifact of great power, something that will twist the minds of my enemies and force them to fight for me. I will pay handsomely. I don't think I have anything like that, so, bye. Moving on. Malclips leads the way through the dim, lonely streets to Ira's house. You can hear screaming coming from within. A woman in robes, adorned with silver ornaments, greets you at the door. Merc said you would come begging for help. Regardless, you are late. Malaclips bows with a grin. I have an illness. I'm hoping to purchase a cure. Ira of the Vale frowns for a bit before nodding and letting you into her house. You enter the sitting room, and the source of the wailing is made clear. A man is locked in a cage, crying in fevered agony. Sores of corruption fester on his body. Without warning, she opens the cage and the man rushes at you, but with surprising strength, Ira subdues the mad, writhing creature. This is the mage, Cohen. He thought he could fight off the corruption, but he could not. Ira watches Malaclips carefully as Cohen's cries get more and more guttural. What should I do with him? The bard looks away, disgust and fear in his face. He appears close to passing out. She nods before turning to do. What will you do? Kill the mage or keep him locked up? Well... yeah. As Ira holds him down, you end the mage's life. With that dealt with, Ira begins tinkering at a table strewn with dead and shiny things. I do have a cure, but as you know, nothing comes free with our kind. She taps silver dust from a bottle. Save the stolen mage children for me, and I will give you the cure.
Nicely
What's stolen?
done.
Well, okay. Those Empire bastards have taken them to some walled fort in the docks of the city. And you better hurry. Ira smiles at Malaclips. That illness can't be held at bay for much longer, I'd wager. The bard avoids her gaze. Leave her house, ask what the illness is, or ask how she knows Malaclips. How do you know this loser? He was my lover when I was young and stupid, Ira says matter-of-factly. Nonsense, Malaclips shouts. Why, I'm alluring at all ages. You'd be glad to have me still. Ira gives Malaclips a severe look, and he balks, cowering in his seat. Alright. What's the illness? What you got, dude? Ira laughs. He hasn't told you? Then it's not my place to say. But know this, friend of Malaclips, if he doesn't find a cure soon, you are in grave danger. So it's probably the same exact thing the other dude had. Nonsense. Alright, let's go. Alright, I guess we're done here. Ira of the Vale finds you again just as you begin your ascent. Mal. The bard turns around. You catch a glimpse of hope in his eyes. She avoids his gaze. Take the children to the madmen near Frostford, or Forceford, whatever. They run an orphanage. I fear it is no longer safe here. Okay. So we can either go left, right, up, or down. We know to the left is an avalanche and a fight. Up is a general storm. Well, let's get our fight out of the way first.
With the least of notice, the very lands beneath your feet can slide away. Life is filled with surprises.
Hidden raiders spring down the mountain with the dexterity of mountain goats once more. Alright, let's do better this time. Not get our asses kicked.
Who dares venture? None less than the amazing Malaclips. Assistant.
Damn it, dodged into it. Alright, we got it that time. Nice. Fancy done. We did a lot better that time. Ooh, we got equipment. Oh, we gotta choose between a better shield or that new sword. I really like that shield though, so we'll get the shield first. Hopefully we'll have another chance to get that sword. Alright, that's equipped. We got some more food. this is also another chance for us to help that dude and get some more blessings.
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
Alright, we weren't hurt again. And once again, we're gonna dig the bro out and get some more fame. Heroic Sacrifice. Prior to combat with 2 or more monster card, optionally discard a basic monster card but lose your companion for 3 turns. I don't think I'll be using that. Alright, let's head north.
Here's a token for you.
Alright, we're gonna try this again. This is the Market Thief. We had a 1 in a 4 chance of succeeding. Ugh. Oh, we took some pain first. Alright, it's the one on the left. Shit, I have no idea. I'm thinking it's either 1 or 2. Alright, I think we're gonna go with 2. Damn it! So close. I knew it was 1 or 2. One of these days we're gonna succeed that challenge. Until then, we're poor as fuck. Another general store? No, we already knew about this general store. Alright, we got no money. Can't buy any healing. We don't want to sell any of that stuff. Alright, so this was pointless to us. You never put in the vote for the blessing, by the way.
I didn't see it.
It's still up at the top.
It was, I must have joined the chat right after it or something, because I never put it.
No, I mean on the top of my screen. It's up in the top right.
Ah. Okay. I didn't realize.
Alright, we gained some food.
The mountain itself
We're ascending the
pushes
mountain.
you back.
A sudden blizzard slows your progress through Mount Freitas. The bitter winds pierce your skin like shards of glass. Ascend or turn back. Well, we did everything we could on this side, so let's go.
Witches I will tolerate. They have at least stepped into the streams of power that magicians call home.
As you ascend the snowy Mount Freitas, you happen upon a cottage with pungent smoke wafting out of the chimney. A frail old lady sweeping snow off of the path beckons you to come in. We've come in search of the great High Priestess to deliver an important message, says Malaclips. You'd better go bearing blessings if you want to get on the High Priestess's good side. I'm fixing a batch right now if you'd like a taste. If I've got it right this time, you can take it to her, she says, stirring the cauldron. We got 4 so far. Malaclips politely declines. I've been watching what I eat, but my companion here has an insatiable appetite, he says, nudging you forward. Yeah, you fucking dick. I hate this guy. Ooh, that is a lot of different cards. I didn't even get to read what they all were. I think there was only 1 failure went in there, though. And I think the failure went to number 4. What'll it be? What are we gonna go?
Oh.
Alright. Our best and only voter says number 2. So we're going to go on number 2. Long shot. Score the exact target value in a dice gambit to draw 3 equipment cards, and then discard this card. Okay. That might be good. Alright, moving on.
In the cold, men become desperate.
Ow. Blizzard.
Women hold these
Ow.
mountains together, even through the worst.
Alright, we got the Blizzard card again in the cave. Let's not get huge failure this time. Fairly confident that success was on a 3. That was right. Thank God. That was bad last time. When the howling winds ease, you clear the snow from the cave entrance to discover the dark clouds have passed. Malekith's forages for firewood, saying the log is dry enough, we can set up camp here for the night. Alright. Do we want to camp? We could eat some food and recover. Yeah, let's do that. The same northerner is a fire again. Alright, food for sale is refreshed, equipment for sale is refreshed. Well, we still don't have any money, so there's no point in trying to buy anything. Let's make some food. One more time. Alright, then we're good. Alright, walking through a shady forest, you encounter a frail old maiden. She stops to greet you. For centuries, I have helped the mortals who find themselves lost in my forest. Is there anything that may help you in your journey? Ask for supplies, longer life, or gold. Well... kind of feel bad because we asked for money last time and she was like, you suck. But that's really all we need right now. We're starting to get a little low on food, but we think we still have more than enough. So, sorry, we need money again. Woo, 15 gold. Alright, another blizzard. Oh, 15 pain. And 10. Oh, God. Alright, here we go again. 2 success, 1 huge failure. My vote's for 2 this time.
2 work out last time?
Yep.
Follow your heart, baby.
I'm gonna go with 2 again. No! No!
Follow your
Oh no. It's awful. Well, here goes. Oh, we can sacrifice our companion to discard a monster card and get rid of one of them. Well, he's not that useful, and it would give him a little fucking comeuppance for being such a dickwad. Yeah, let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Yeah, continue. Did it work? I think I might have hit the wrong thing. Yeah. I guess I was supposed to hit the other button there. It wasn't very clear.
You moved to...
Phew, 5 enemies. Berserkers. Fueled with rage and determined to destroy. Berserker weapons are imbued with ice that slow their enemies' movement and attack. Alright, don't get hit.
I hope this works.
Oh, Jesus. How y'all like that? Ow. Ha, didn't get me that time. Aw. Nope. I dodged into you that time, but it worked. Okay. Took a few hits, but we did okay. Alright, get some health back. Give me that health. Give me my... Oh, good money. Alright. I mean, that card was huge failure, but... I mean, getting in a fight gives us the opportunity to get healed in money and equipment, so it's not all bad. Alright, we need to camp. Need some food, I think. Alright, let's see if we can buy something this time. We got 40 gold. What do we got here? The Valiant Ages. We don't quite have enough for that, unfortunately. That's another shield. Defense adds +1 to weapon charge. Oh, defend adds +1 to weapon charge. Oh, that's pretty cool. Heatless. Every third step does not consume food. That's nice as well. That's a pretty damn good shield. Only has a defense of 1, though. But sadly, we don't have enough money for it. So let's just buy some food. Nothing we want to sell. Alright, we're done for that. Cook one more food. 2 more. Okay. Let's hit this one on the left.
Not every temple has crumbled into the dust. More's the pity.
The Temple of Divine Providence provides blessings in exchange for a simple gold donation. Alright, well, good thing we have money. Let's pay some gold. Ooh, that's a lot of freaking... Oh, okay. We get to choose. Gambler's Banquet, Gold Zealot, Monk's Vitality, Beggar's Charm, or Second Wind. Can we check these out first? Gambler's Banquet. Receive +4 food after every dice gambit. Okay. Healing. Receive +15 life for every gold coin card you receive. So every time we get money, we get health. Long life. If your max life is less than 150, you may discard food gain or equipment gain cards to receive +5 max life. That's kind of weird. Pocket money. Gain up to 20 gold at the beginning of a new map if you have less than 20 gold. That'd be a good way to start them. Second wind. In combat, boost life to 75 when life drops below 25, then discard cards. That sounds pretty useful. I want that one. That's a get out of jail oh shit card. You leave with your new blessing. Cool. Alright.
A grand opportunity for you to take whatever pleases you and go about your day.
Alright, another blessing. Which one do we want this time? Which one sounded good? Healing anytime we get money. That's pretty good. Food anytime we have to roll the dice. We don't have to roll the dice that often. And we can discard other things to get more max life. I think this one sounds good to have. Anytime we're really low on gold, that'll be helpful. Alright, last card for this map. We got us some more food.
Push on,
Uh-oh.
despite nature itself attempting to thwart you.
We're gonna keep ascending the mountain because we don't really have a choice here. Cool. Alright, we got that money.
Old witches. I have a fondness for them, but I would not trust them.
Alright. Further up the mountain, the blizzard becomes so intense you barely see the tiny cottage engulfed in snow. An old lady beckons you in. I have received word from my sister's hawk, and have been expecting you. I may not be as skilled as her, but this blessing potion I have whipped up is my best yet. Do you think it's good enough to take to the High Priestess, she says, blowing the steam off a simmering bowl of thick liquid. I don't know, let's find out. Fucking Malaclips, really? God damn it. Alright. Oh my god, those shuffled fast. We have 2 failures. I think 1 success and 1 I think said allies return. Maybe that's if he had died or something. I have no idea which card is which. Those shuffled really fast. And they did more times than usual. What'll it be? I think we're gonna go with number 1. Okay, allies return. Revive your companion at the beginning of each new map. Alright, that works for me. You take a sip of the aromatic potion. You feel a warm, fuzzy feeling flowing through your body. Looks like my recipe is a success. I'm sure the High Priestess will appreciate this one. You thank the old lady and continue up Mount Freitas, paying no heed to the brewing blizzard. We could pay attention a little bit.
You'll notice that my carriage does not stop for every distressed traveler along the way.
Yeah. The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage and a woman calling for help. Please help, she cries. I've been robbed by a band of thugs. Is there anything you can do? Alright. This has been good for us every single time we've done it. So I'm going to go ahead and help. We just have to get a pretty high dice roll here, unfortunately. Shit. Alright, we had a 12. We're going to re-roll the 1. Pretty much. No, yes, this one. Oh no! I literally rolled a 1 again.
Dice are fair, and thus you have lost this round.
Well, shit. So what happened? Ah, I see. Why, thank you. Now, if you would be so kind as to give me all of your gold. The woman draws a pair of concealed blades from her corset. Come on out, boys. Shit. You have no time to react as a group of bandits spring from hiding. Okay, we have the option again to ditch Malaclips in exchange for lowering the type of numbers of enemies we fight. I don't think we've fought either of these types yet, though. But yeah, let's do it. Fuck off, Malaclips. You sit one out. Go warm the bench. Alright, so we still got 3 on us. Cut your throat or cut your purse. It makes no mind to them. Yeah, we'll see about that. Bring it. Come on. Oh shit. What's with these strong attacks? You're fucking... Where's all the parryable attacks? I like this. Man, that doesn't actually work as well as it looks like it does. I'm using my skill, you can't hit me. Alright, that was pretty easy. With the thugs defeated, you search their bodies for valuables. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Oh my god, 3? Really? That's... Yeah, I'm fucked. It doesn't even matter if I re-roll it. Huh. Yeah, that was bad. Failed to find any valuables, but you gained 4 fame. So that's something. Alright.
Ever since I've returned
Damn.
to this world, I've been disappointed.
Aw.
The filth, the shame, the horrors dwell in the minds of men, not in the monsters in the darkness.
Boo-hoo. Westwind's only tavern, the Rusty Razor, is a safe harbor among the many dangers of the outer reaches of the Empire. Its barkeep sits outside his establishment with a look of resigned defeat. Upon your arrival, he jolts straight up, and a smile almost breaks out across his face. At last, someone from the guild is here. These Empire soldiers have almost ruined me. Before you can disagree, the owner swings open the saloon doors and pushes you inside. Oh boy. Inside, you discover a handful of Empire soldiers enjoying ale rather than doing their duty. The freshly invigorated barkeep hops onto a table and shouts above the noise, "You lazy, drunken deserters are done. The Stewards Guild has sent an enforcer here, and now you're all going to have to get back to your posts. This town needs defending." One of the soldiers rises with a slight sway. "We've got 3 days until our shift ends and we return to civilization, so we're not doing any fighting unless they threaten the supply of ale, right, lads?" A raucous cheer erupts and the beer tankards smash together all around. "So why don't you take your shiny little badge and shove off?"
Piss off, did it?
The barkeep turns to you. "What are you gonna do? You gonna let them talk to you like that?" Threaten or offer a bribe. Now, to note, we don't have a companion in this fight because we told Malcolms to piss off. But fuck them. We're on full health. Let's kick their asses. You suggest with menace that the soldiers should report to duty or they'll report to a healer. Oh shit. We only have one chance of success. Yeah. Damn it. That was close. "I won't be threatened by the likes of you," the soldier grumbles as he rises, followed by his friends. "Yeah, whatever. I was gonna kick your ass anyway." It's hard to follow the cards when they go to the back of the deck. Ooh, they have shields and spears. This could be tough. The expansion of the Empire requires constant conscription of new blood. Since soldiers block all attacks, greatly reducing their damage, so you should bash to open them up for damage. Alright, so we gotta kick them. Ow. Ah, I didn't block in time. Ow. Why wouldn't that hurt? Nice. I get fucked. Ow. Ow. Shit. I didn't do good. Get that shit out of here. Would you get that shit out of here? Alright, that could have gone a lot better. Got new equipment now. Ooh, we can pick that new shield or we can pick the new sword. Let's try the sword. I like the shield we got, so. Let's see. Knockdown Northerner. Perform a powerful strike that causes knockdown specifically to Northerners. Enemies in knockdown can be defeated with a finisher. That definitely sounds good here. Riposte Charge. Against Northerners, Riposte deals 150% damage and counts double towards weapon charge. Nice. Sounds altogether really good, but just in case, let's look at the other one. Yeah, no. Definitely the sword. We're going to lose our 8 directional special, but that's okay. Bash causes additional damage to armor. That didn't seem to do much, honestly. Yeah, let's definitely go with the new one. As soldiers fall under yet another blow from your weapon, the leader shouts out, "Stop! Alright, we'll do our part, just stop cracking our skulls. Stop beating us up." Cool. So we failed the roll and everything, but we still got our badge from it. That's good. Alright, I'm gonna set up camp, because I need to eat some food. Yeah, we have a little money. Let's see. No. We could sell our old sword now. And we could technically buy that other shield. But we need food. Alright, we're good with them now. Let's cook one more food. And move on about our way. Alright, moving on. And it's another fucking blizzard. Ow. Ow. Fucking 20 health of damage, really? Alright, we got 2 chances for success. Oh god, they're shuffling fast. Once again, I have no idea where the safeguards are. Let's see what y'all think. What you think? 1 through 4.
Okay, well 2 fucked us last time, but it worked before. So since it fucked us last time, I'm thinking it will be safe this time.
Alright, 2 it is. Failure!
What? No.
No. The wretched smell of fish meat and stale sweat alerts you of the presence of a bear rousing from hibernation. Oh, great.
God damn it.
The ferocious beast bares its teeth and swipes at you with giant paws. Ow! I would have rather had the bandits so I could actually fight those.
Sorry, dear.
You flee the cave, having barely survived the savage attack. Luckily, the blizzard has passed. Man. That was not good times.
I'm not gonna pick anymore. So at least it's not
Children.
my fault.
It's hard to conceive that either of us were ever such.
He's just a small child, you overhear. A deeper voice growls, "We have to take him to the dungeons, or else he'll run straight to whatever northern clan he spawned from and show them where our outpost is." It's a shifty-looking kid. "I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him," says Malaclips. You consider the boy's fate. Save the boy or offer to take the boy to the dungeon. What dungeon?
When did we get a dungeon?
Yeah, when did we get a dungeon? We helped the shitty little kid. We did have like a submission to save a kid, didn't we? I don't think that's the same one though. Alright, let's save the shitty little kid. Unsheathing your weapon, you demand they let the boy go. Ah, these are guards. The Empire soldiers are unmoved by your threat. This is gonna be rough. Do we want a heroic sacrifice again? No. Let's leave him in this fight. Use the backup. The musket dudes weren't too bad to deal with, actually. Deadly at a distance, only the most skilled are recruited into musketry. Musketeers fire heavy attacks. Defend with a shield, else evade for your life. Yeah, luckily we got a shield, so we're pretty good.
Good intentions end up with trying to hit me. By seeing defeated pain.
Nope. Unfortunately, these aren't northerners, so they weren't affected by that special. Aw, that doesn't affect them. Come here, come here, come here. I want to knock you down. Bam! Bap! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Ow. How do you like that? Oh, right in the face. Right in the face. Alright, we got some money. Damn, no healing. As you check on the unconscious guards, you notice that I don't think that last guy was unconscious. We drove a sword right through his skull. Maybe the other ones were okay, but that guy was not okay. As you check on the unconscious guards, you notice the boy looking at you warily, as if sizing you up. Alright, and we're gonna roll these dice to see if he's actually a shitlord or not, probably. Alright, we got it first time. He fiddles with a little dried plant hung around his neck nervously. Okay, I will tell you. There was an Empire ambush on our village, and I ran with Mother. We got separated. He wipes some tears from his face angrily. But I'm not afraid. I am of Clan Catsfoot, and we are great pathfinders. I will find my way home. The boy tells you what he knows of the area. Oh, cool. We unlocked what the rest of the cards are. Another blizzard and the Blessed Summit. The small northerner boy refuses any and all help. You can only wish him luck as his small form disappears into the forest. We gain 2 fame. What did I do with all this fame? So I just needed to get 6 blessings. Well, what's all the other fame for? Alright, so we can either continue on to our objective, or we can hit that other blizzard card and hope we get a good outcome. Seeing as how we haven't any of the frickin' times with the blizzard, I think I might skip it. But first we're gonna camp and eat all of the food. Alright, he doesn't have any food to buy. I could buy... oh, he only has the cardinal blade, he doesn't have the other sword. Nope. Alright, well then. Let's just cook what we got. Alright. Moving on.
Now the confrontation. Are you ready to face the priestess of her people and drive
think so.
the deal the Empire
I mean, we got
has
lots of
requested?
blessings.
Or will you turn and flee?
No, we're good. Our only alternative is to go sit in a blizzard. I think it's pretty clear. The winds clear the dark clouds to reveal the spire of a ritual house protruding from the summit. You press on through thick snow and find the wooden structure adorned with the spoils of war. Let's enter. As you enter the great hall, the towering arched doors swing open with a heavy creak. A giantess in a velvet robe enters accompanied by raiders. Malekith bows low to the ground. My companion and I have been sent forth to discuss a truce between the Empire and Northerners, milady. Milady! So they send me a silver-tongued devil and his mercenary. She smirks. I hope for your sake you have a decent offering. You kneel before the High Priestess. Yeah, check out all these fucking blessings, bro. Your offering will suffice, says the giantess, but if you seek to make a deal on behalf of the Empire, you must prove yourself against my champion, of course. Oh boy. Her raiders charge towards you. Now, you raiders, you said one champion. Come on, man. Do we want a heroic sacrifice? We could get rid of the trapper if we ditch Malekith, but no. We got 3 cards of enemies. I think we want to keep him in the fight. Hey, you always gotta have a champion. Okay, so that's the champion. Berserker Champion. Fierce, loyal, and relentless. Champion of the High Priestess. Berserker weapons are imbued with ice that's slow. Okay, so you're kind of like the other Berserkers. You probably just have a lot more health.
Wait! always end up enraging the locals. Put their beats on.
That was supposed to be a block, not a dodge. I like this. Bam. Oh, I can only block one. He got hit instead. I like this. Oh, you were only one hit from dead. Oh shit. I blocked that. Stab. I'm so slow. How do you don't like that? You did. You did, son. Yeah, fall off. Thank you. Alright, that wasn't too bad. You've done well. Now hear my terms. The High Priestess draws herself up, a towering figure draped in fur and wrath. The North will never bend to the Empire. Blood for blood for blood. Those are my terms, small one. Let your leaders hear it and quake. So this was pointless. You bitch. With that, you make a quick descent to relay the message back to General Bradstrom. So that was pointless. For besting the High Priestess champion, Humble Hammer, Berserker's Creed. Oh, finally some armor. An Extinguisher. Winter Solstice. Burning Building. Temple Prayers. And Cartographer. Alright, what else we get? Supplies have been added to. Gain 5 food. The Warrior's Axe, but goddammit. And Soldier's Sword. Aren't we done with this chapter, though? For gaining favor with the High Priestess, get the Dark Grove Ring. And dang, that is shiny. Shrine. Alright. For convincing Ira to help Malaclips, the Stolen Ones, our next mission for him. For clearing out the Rusty Razor, Friendly Innkeeper. Cool. So that can go in our deck to help us out. Alright. And that was chapter 3. Alright. So, gonna take a quick break and then come back for chapter 4.